Happy New Year, Squids and Octos, and welcome back to the Weekly Ink. We'll admit, we've been gone for quite a while, but now we are back and better than ever. This week was a bit of a smaller one due to the holidays, with just a handful of interesting events. So, we figured we'd throw in some of the bigger events from the end of 2025 to round it up and get you up to speed on everything that's happening in the world of competitive Splatoon. With that in mind, I'm Gio Morty, and let's break it all down in this edition of the Weekly Ink. Starting off with our weeklies, for the first time in years, Dow Production took 2 consecutive weeks off the paddling pool, bringing in the new year off a break with paddling pool 351. This time around, the event was taken by Zwelkek, made up of Zakaram, Nasmi, Spek, Yoshi, and Albo. The team managed a surprisingly dominant 3-0 over Wii in the semifinals before playing in a tight 3-2 against Hobby Squad, made of Fagaku, Pure, Gold A, Yoshi Forever, and Pancake in winners finals to secure a spot in Grands, where they would eventually face the squad again. However, the grand final set was not nearly as close, ending in a 3-0 sweep in favor of Zwelkek. Congrats to them for the win, and thank you to Dapple for another amazing year of paddling pools. Later that day, IPL Swimmer Sync 222 brought in an astonishing 60 teams to start off the new year. This time around, the event was taken by Duck Testing, a duck motif pickup with Kaden and Ricky subbing for Drifty. Ducks swept through most of the tournament, only dropping one single game in the semifinals against Usage for 3-0ing Raid's Line XP in Grands to secure their well-earned win. Moving on from weeklies, we've been remiss to not talk about the Splatoon 3 North American League playoffs. The NA League as a whole served as a huge moment for the scene, being the most consistent and high quality level of support we've ever directly seen from Nintendo. They involved the whole NA community, ran ads and posted lots of content related to the event, and overall did an amazing job at supporting competitive Splatoon. While the event overall was won by Milky Way, a team made of some of the same players that won the previous World Championships, the team that really stole the show was none other than Moonlight. In all talks going into the event, Moonlight was more or less agreed upon to be the 4th or even 5th best team of the 8 who made playoffs, comfortably a tier below the top 3 of Milky Way, Fro, and FT Win. So, when Moonlight lost to Milky Way in winter semis, no one was particularly surprised. After an easy 3-1 against Duck Motif, they then faced down FT Win in losers semifinals, where just about everyone thought they would peter out, matching their seed and calling it a day. But they refused. With the set including one of the most insane Clan Blitz games ever played, and somehow only the 3rd most insane Clan Blitz game played at a major this month, Moonlight secured a 3-1 over FT Win and has made it into losers finals. There, they faced their most dangerous foe yet, Fro. Moonlight would somehow once again win 3-1, somehow with another of the most insane Clan Blitz games ever played on Urchin Underpass, where overtime lasted well over 2 minutes and came down to this pixel-perfect jump, ending what is somehow still only the 2nd most insane game of Clan Blitz played in December 2025. And yeah, in Grand Finals, Moonlight finally had their run put to a stop by Milky Way, but it was a damn impressive one that they should absolutely be proud of that. Congrats to them for the run, and obviously congrats to Milky Way for another well-earned major win. Moving back to our current week, we saw a pretty standard Triton-Cup for the new year with 23 teams making a run for the crown. While plenty of familiar faces made an attempt at the win, Sunny's Brilliant Emporium managed to be the one to take it all. The team had a very tricky bracket, making a run all the way from losers round 5 back to finals after a tough loss to Long Live Sendu Inc. In losers finals, the team got their revenge on our beloved website, where they then won 2 very close sets against MZ just to barely scrape out their win. Conveniently, the actual website of Sendu Inc. crashed just a few hours after this devastating loss. While Sendu claims this was due to a memory link, we all know the truth. and we will not be silenced. For our final event of the current week, we have the 94th edition of FTIU, with 40 teams making their way out to try to get the elusive band. There was a ton of strong low-level talent, but the winner was a surprise to everyone. The 5th seed of the event, Malibu Rising, managed to secure 3rd, a well-earned and minor but not too crazy upset. So, who managed to beat them, you ask? Why, that would be the 19th and 20th seeds, Opening Gambit and Up-and-Comers. Both of these teams had insane breakout runs, leaving the bracket in an insane state, with top seeds not even making gold and low seeds getting insane runs because of it. Seriously, look at some of these seeding upsets. Plus 13, minus 10. What even happened here? That's insane. All in all, one of the most insane FTIUs to date. So, congratulations to Up-and-Comers for getting their win, and congrats to all the teams who managed to get a run they weren't expecting. Before we go, we have to talk about SuperJump 7. If you have not, you absolutely need to go to IPL Sets and watch the Grand Finals and Bracket Reset from SuperJump 7, because they are undeniably the closest sets to competitive Splatoon ever played. Speaking of which, the two teams in those sets, being Milky Way and Special Grade, both had something to prove. Special Grade, essentially a PXG pickup, had been on something of a hot streak in 2025, having won the previous two Super Jumps and aiming for their 3rd. On the other side of the coin, Milky Way was a top contender to win the NA League, and having lost to Special Grade previously, they wanted their run back. Starting set 1, it looked like that just might happen, with Milky Way taking 3-1 and pretty convincingly at that. With both teams just one set away from victory and all the momentum in Milky Way's favor, it was going to be an intense fight to the finish. In fact, the most intense fight possible. Milky Way managed to take game 1 and get some momentum in their favor. Then, in game 2, this happened.
Ray Sharky now on the right side. Soldier coming in from the left. Now Ice is moving forward here. Oh, did they get the jump off in time? And do they have enough people there? I see a whole lot of people jumping in. Will this score all of them? The answer is no. They only got one wrist, and that's not enough. The other one dangling lifelessly right in front.
Couldn't tell what happened? Don't worry, neither could anyone else. Until a frame-by-frame replay revealed that a frame-perfect bomb kill to stop the jumps and win the game for Special Grade, and taking the award for most insane Clamplets game of December 2025. Not to be outdone, Milky Way barely won the next 2 games, including a wild tower stagger but on Ink Block Tower Control to just barely win in overtime. Then for game 5, Special Grade counterpicked into Ink Block Tower Control again. Just like last game, it came down to a tense overtime scenario where this happened.
With the way that Jared created an opening there, I surely thought Milky Way was going to be able to get into mid and get into the tower, but Special Grade right now is the team that is controlling the tower. They are stacking members on the tower to get through that second checkpoint as fast as they possibly can, but with Jared there, Jared gets called out by Ray, so they are doing everything they can here, and just like that, they're able to completely switch that around, take the lead in.
Jared, just one frame away from touching the tower and ending the push, got picked by an insane shot from Gray, and just like that, Special Grade won the closest set of competitive Splatoon ever played. Congrats on the win, and if you haven't, please go check out these sets over on IPL Sets. They are truly some of the best sets ever played. And with that, that wraps up our week. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like what you saw, please consider subscribing or becoming a channel member. It really helps us out. On that note, we'll see you same time, same place next week.